Hey everybody, welcome back. Alright, so time for another video. And today we're going to be continuing our exploration of the ration bars. Alright, so today we're going to be trying out this NRG-5 bar. Now it does have some instructions on the side here. And it does say application, which is kind of a weird way to word it. But eat slowly and chew well. Crumble and mix into previously boiled water to prepare a porridge suitable as infant food. So that is one thing that is unique about this particular one, is that it is designed to be cooked down so that you can feed it to children, but they do have to be more than 6 months old. So, alright, so let's open this up and let's see what we're dealing with here. Alright. Again, I have not tasted this, so I have no idea what this is going to taste like. This is a first time for all of us. Alright, so it says here there are 9 bars in here. Alright, so serving size is 1 bar, and that gets you 260 calories. Hold that thought. Sorry, the dog wanted it. Alright, so 1 bar is 260 calories. Alright, NRG-5 emergency food rations. Lactose free, GMO free. Oh, this sounds lovely. Vegan. So, that means that this one is probably going to taste worse than the SOS bars. So, let's see what we got. I don't know. I mean, for me, anytime something puts that vegan label on it, it just, to me, kind of means tastes bad. It reminds me, because of the military bases, they recently removed Little Debbie, but they left this one called Lenny and Larry, and my daughter and I, we tried it, and it left such a horrible aftertaste. So, alright, so these are what the bars look like. White, they do have a split down the center, so you can break them in half. And they are individually wrapped, just like the SOS bars, which is good, because that means that if you open this up, they're individually sealed, so then that way you can close the bag up, put it back into your box, and save it for later on when you're eating. So, 1 bar, 260 calories. That's 1 serving. That doesn't seem like a lot of calories to me personally. But 1 bar, 1 serving, 13 grams of fat, 12 grams saturated, 0 trans. That doesn't add up, but okay. No cholesterol, no sodium, 28 grams for your carbohydrates, 2 grams of dietary fibers, 9 grams of sugar, protein, 8 grams. That's actually a good thing, because a lot of these things you don't have any protein at all. So you do get 8 grams of protein, which is good. So let's see here. You've got vitamin D, 6% of your daily recommended dosage. You've got calcium, 230 milligrams, which is 20%. Iron, 25%. Potassium, 6%. Vitamin A and vitamin C at 25%. There is no vitamin K, no thiamine. You do have 30% of your B12. 20% for your phosphorus, 30% for your magnesium, and 2% for your zinc. So, regardless of anything else, there's not a lot of calories, but it is loaded. It does have a lot of the vitamins that you would need. So, all right, so let's open this up and we'll give it a try. Baked wheat. All right. Ugh. Ooh. Okay, so smell-wise, definitely not. It definitely does not smell as good as the SOS bars. So, all right. Texture, this is much chalkier than the SOS bars. So far the SOS bars smell better and they felt better. Alright, so, oh, and it just kind of fell apart, like, really crumbly. Alright. It's got a... It almost tastes like a bran cereal. Like, I remember when I was growing up, my grandpa, he would eat grape nuts and bran buds. It almost has a bran bud flavor to it. Like, how much fiber's in this? 2 grams. It does have a, it's not horrible. It's, I mean, I've seen other people open these and try these, and they were like, oh, it's not good, but it's not horrible. That's if you had to eat it, then, you know. Okay. So anyway, but the other way that it says, yeah, you have to chew it well. It is very, it doesn't like break down in your mouth as well as the SOS bars did. It doesn't taste as good as the SOS bars, because the SOS bars almost have like an orange citrusy flavor and like a sugar cookie. These taste like bran buds. They taste like a bran bud cereal. So, but the other way it says is you make a porridge out of it. So I have some boiled water here. I got a bowl, and it does say crumble well. So we're going to take the rest of this and we're going to crumble it up, because another thing that I think is that the SOS bars do better than this is I'm thirsty. So the SOS bars didn't leave you you weren't parched, so you could eat them and it wasn't like, oh, I got to get some water now, which is probably why they use those in the Coast Guard and not the NRG-5 bars, which is kind of a weird name because there's really no energy in it. It's only 260 calories per bar. So, I mean, and if this is supposed to last you 72 hours, but that's only 2,000 calories for 3 days, that's not much at all. I mean, granted, you know, you can survive, but all right, let's get this crumbled up here as good as we can. It does say crumble well. And I'm gonna tell you what, it does crumble well. So, I mean, it falls apart very easily. The SOS bars seem to have a little bit more of a, I don't want to say oily, but oily. They were like, they had like more, like they had something in them that held them together better. This literally falls apart like chalk. It has the texture of, I mean, it falls apart like chalk. It's like a sand. It's almost like a sand. All right, now it doesn't say how much water to add, so I'm just gonna get it nice and crumbled up there. All right, have our boiled water. Just gonna add a little bit. All right, and then we'll mix that up. Now this is one good thing. So if you do have small children, granted it doesn't. It says not under 6 months. So, but if you do have younger children that can't quite eat solid yet, this is a good. So far, I mean, this might be a good option so that you can get them food. So because you do have the ability to crumble up. I don't know how well the SOS bars would do this because they were not nearly as crumbly. So, and it wasn't in the instructions, or the application rather. Alright, get that mixed in. So, I tell you. Yeah, I wish it told you how much water to add to it, but it doesn't. It just says crumble and mix into previously boiled drinking water to prepare a porridge suitable as infant food. So there you go. It's like a cereal, I guess. All right. There we go. When you crumble it up like this and you mix the water into it, it's not bran buds. This tastes like wheat, like shredded wheat. It has a very, well, I mean, yeah, that's the main ingredient. Baked wheat. It tastes like shredded wheat. That's exactly what it tastes like. It tastes like shredded wheat. Oh, made in Germany. Yeah, that's why. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you're going to get an infant to eat this. Not like this. But it does taste better like this than it did just eating it. But tasting like this and actually getting like that full mouthful, it does taste like shredded wheat. So if you like shredded wheat, then you would probably like these. But I'm not talking like, and I'm not talking like the frothed shredded wheat. I'm talking like the whole grain shredded wheat. It's not bad. The SOS bars are still better. So I think that as far as the NRG-5 bars go, so if we do want to do compare the two, and since they are ration bars, emergency food rations, I mean it's fair to compare them. With the SOS bars, you're going to get more calories. You do have a better flavor while you're eating it, and it doesn't leave you wanting water after you eat it. Now, if you do make it this way with the boiling water, then I don't have that. I'm not like, I don't want to drink water right now. So it doesn't leave you that, oh, I got to get some water in me. Dry. I would not advise eating these dry if you don't have some water, because you are going to get thirsty. Whereas with the SOS bars, an edge to them, you can eat them without water, and you're not gonna have like this dry mouth. So SOS bars, more calories, better flavor. This one right here, but being able to either eat it as a dry chopped cookie, or making a porridge out of it, which of course they say is suitable for infants over 6 months old. I'll give the NRG-5 a slight edge on that, but as far as by Trek and Eat, as far as where I would put these are definitely inferior to the SOS bars. So I think the only good reason to get these ones is if you have infants, that you really need to break it up and soften it up so that they can eat. Other than that, these definitely fall underneath the SOS bars. In pretty much almost every other category. So, flavor, everything. So yeah. I mean, if they're all you can get, then I wouldn't say no. But if you have the option, then I would definitely go with the SOS bars over this. So, this is the second food ration bar that we've tried on the channel here. And if I'm going to put them as number 1 to however many we get to, then the SOS bars are still number 1. These ones will fall in at number 2. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked this video. And again, I try to give you like what it does taste like, so that you have kind of an idea in your head. But yeah, if you've ever had just plain shredded wheat, that's exactly what these taste like, because the main ingredient in this is baked wheat. So that's exactly what it tastes like is shredded wheat. So there's a little hint of sugar, but it's not very sweet. If you were going to do this for infants, then I would probably, if you're if you are making an emergency kit and you are packing this, then I would probably pack some sugar with it, just so you can sweeten it up a little bit. I think if you add a little sugar to it, then it would be perfectly fine. So, all right, anyway, yeah, so give the thumbs up. I really appreciate it, because by hitting that thumbs up, it does push the video out so other people can see it. It gets that algorithm going. And again, thanks for watching. I hope you like this, and we got a lot of good stuff on the way. See you soon. Stay crazy.